Right, man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
All right, man. Oscar De La Hoya tells PBC fighters on Twitter or X to call his office. Let's make some fights happen. Then somebody else have a question. I wish I could put on the screen or hit the developers up and tell them that the stickers ain't working for the screen. But then somebody asked serious questions. Is anything in the PBC contract where there's a loophole where the fighters can find somewhere else to fight if PBC doesn't have a deal? He says that PBC fighters are not under a promotional contract, but it's too complicated to explain. All right? So he told all PBC who ain't signed to a promotional company, basically you ain't signed to Mayweather Promotions, most of them, if they ain't signed to TGB, hit me up, right? Let's make some fights happen. Now, at the end of the day, Al Heyman is the all-knowing of the boxing hoeing, all right? You know, and that's why he say it's complicated, right? And I'm going to keep this anonymous, right? So, when y'all think they could just, don't walk away, girl, my love won't hurt. No, it ain't that simple. Now, Tom Bennett can attest to this, right? I'm not going to say this guy's name. I just said he's no longer with us, right? But he was I ain't even going to specify because it's simple now. He's a guy in boxing, around the sport of boxing, right? And he basically was saying, you know, saying that, you know, we don't really have a deal with Al, but if we stop messing with Al, he can make it bad for us out there. And that's why I just leave it as simple as that. He said I can make it bad. Now, a few people came at me on the internet saying that this particular fighter, he free to do whatever he want to do. He ain't signed to Al. He can go where he want to go. You know, he's sitting with this promoter and that promoter. And at the end of the day, a lot of people end up coming back. Those people came back and basically was like, you was right. He can't go where he want to go. Like I said, you think that dude want to be fighting every now and again if it wasn't up to him? You know, he would have been took the money from somebody else. But Al Heyman didn't allow him to. He said, basically, the guy was like, there's no binding contract with us, but Al can make it bad for us out here. So we basically got to stay over here because he can make it bad. He can make it where we can't fight. I don't know if that meant they got dirt or he going to stop him from fighting or whatever. So at the end of the day, y'all think it ain't no game, bro. So when De La Hoya go out here and say, well, hit me up if y'all want to fight and you ain't got no promotion, it ain't that easy. Al Heyman pretty much got to sign off on that shit. And for Al Heyman to sign off, he probably gonna want some cash in return. Keep telling y'all that. Keep letting y'all know that. Y'all be thinking shit is sweet. It ain't. It ain't. It ain't sweet. At all. Al Heyman, like when De La Hoya issued that challenge out here, if they want to go, they probably got to pay a fee. So, I mean, believe what y'all want to believe. You know, how many people walked away from Al Heyman for real? Violence Monterosian was the only one. You can say, well, Danny and Jesse went over to the zone. Where they at now? And Danny Jacobs keeps saying that Al's still part of the team. You know? So, like I continue to say about the whole situation, man. De La Hoya just out here clout chase. He know them fighters can't come over there. He know it. Not without Al Heyman's blessing. And in that second tweet, where he was answering the question, he was too complicated. You know, of course it's complicated. It's Al Heyman. He got that shit rolled up complicated. He got to sign off on what they do. Simple as that. He got to get his fatty off what they do. And remember what Floyd Schofield said. He said they offered us a contract in which there was no guarantee they had to owe us a fight in a calendar year. So he can go a whole year without fighting, and that's within the contract. So there's no, we guarantee you 2 fights a year, 3 fights a year. There was no guarantee for a number of fights per year. Think about that for a minute. Trying to tell y'all. You know, a lot of them dudes don't know what they signing. I mean, it ain't no different from the music industry. You know, Bob Aaron was doing the same shit they was doing in the music industry. You come to his house, he sit $250,000 on the table. You like, damn, that's $250,000. Not knowing they gonna recoup some taxes out of your next check. They gonna recoup that signing bonus, right? And then you done signed your life away. You ain't even within the contract. Okay, if you get a world championship, that extend your fights by 2 fights. If you unify, that extend your contract by 3 fights. Right? When you get to the last fight of your deal, we got the right to match any other offer. You know? You don't be thinking about that little small language. You just thinking about the money. It was so funny, and it's the same thing with marriage. They call it the bait and switch. When you get married, you know, she do everything to get the ring. When you get married, she get you committed, especially without a prenup and all that other good stuff, right? She get you the bait and switch. So what she do is she get you married, and then she do everything to get you to marry her. Then when y'all get married, she stop doing everything. She get lazy. Same thing here. They get you on the contract. They treat you good for a while, and then next thing you know, when y'all have a disagreement, they start treating you like shit. Unless you like Canelo or something like that. That's how I go. You know, that's just the way of the world. But De La Hoya is basically trolling. Now, could he know something that we don't know about the Amazon deal falling apart, or the Zone deal falling apart, or Al Heyman, you know, maybe not as close as we think he is to landing the distribution deal, and PBC fighters might be sitting on the pine the first quarter of next year. We might not see them come back in May. Maybe he knows something we don't know. You know, that's what I can say. Maybe he knows something that we don't know. But I just think it's a marketing tool. Because not too long ago, Andre Berto was saying, well, Al Heyman a bad man. Okay, let's see how bad he is. You done tricked every goddamn network in the history of networks that's going on. If he could pimp one more goddamn company and put up some money where he ain't got to put up his own money, hey, he need to be, you know, the god of all the known. He need to be the god of all the knowing of the hoeing in boxing. No cap. But like I continue to say about the situation, you know, De La Hoya know it ain't that simple. If I know it ain't that simple, and De La Hoya didn't work, and he admitted that them contracts is complicated and hot wired and stuff, I know. It's the reason why guys like Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson passed up on that shit. It's some bullshit. I keep telling y'all, when you got options and you got leverage, they can't little boy you. And you know business. How many times you hear people that got money get into situations like that or got options? Not too many, bruh. When you got options and leverage, you're not thirsty to sign the first thing on the deal. Or at least when you smart like Ice Cube was. Ice Cube was smart. He was going to school for architecture if he didn't rap. He was smart. You know? And you got to be smart when dealing with this shit. They give you all this game, right? Talk a good game, sign you up. You want to be signed to the brother gonna take care of you. At the end of the day, it ain't never what it seemed in business. Because how many people you see walk away from PBC? Vanes Monterrosa was not a PBC original fighter. He was one of the best amateurs coming out. He signed the top rank. People forget that. He just didn't have nothing as a professional. He was a good fighter. He didn't have nothing that stood out. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? If he had some power or he had something that stood out, some speed, you know, some more cachet, charisma, he probably would have went a long way. But he ain't had that, so Top Rank moved on from him. Signed with PBC, started complaining about Al, got released, got cashed out versus Golovkin. Heard he was doing training out of Wild Card Gym last time. That's what your boy heard. But hey, yeah. But, you know, I know and they know and we know that with De La Hoya talking, it's some Del Taco Bull jive. I know that much. And that's just me keeping my ear close to the streets. What Dr. J say? Keep my ear close to the streets. You know, even when I, you know, what did he say? Even though I rose to my feet, I forget what he said. Even though I kept my ear to the streets, I forgot how to go. But yeah, man, that's just what it is. And De La Hoya, you know, it's a promotional marketing tool, trolling. You know them guys. You know, it's basically like giving a dog the food, he on the chain, and putting the food right where he can't reach the food at on the chain. That's pretty much what he doing, for sure. So, I mean, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate y'all. Check out the Boxing Moves playlist for more videos like this. Hit the link tree. You can check out my new channel, Free Game 89, FR33 Game 89. That link's in the link tree in the description. Check out my Detroit channel, Motor City Sports Talk. That's in the link tree in the description. Check out the Boxing Moves playlist. Let me know what you girls and guys think. But De La Hoya is trolling and a marketing tool for Golden Boy. Like I said before, it's simple as that. So, peace.